Yo, what's up, Prime Movers? So, I just wanted to upload a video. This is day 2 of 365 days of videos, day after Christmas. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. You got to spend time with your family, your loved ones, whatever it may be. If it's a sad time for you, I'm sorry that it's a sad time. I hope that today is a better day for you if it was a sad time. My day was good. I got to spend some time with some family. I also had some challenging things, I guess, that I was going through emotionally, and some struggles around that. So, and I'll touch more on that in future videos about sort of going through some deeper emotional stuff. I think as a guy, as a man, it's important to share these things, to teach younger men especially that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to have hurts and pain. It's okay to be unsure about how to go forward. It's okay to really struggle with how to talk to somebody, to struggle with how to know how to approach someone and not really understand how to go forward. That's okay in life. We're going to deal with thousands of those opportunities and events and instances, so I think it's okay to talk about how we navigate that. And so this is not a channel in which I appreciate, or I mean, in which I'm gonna be fake, have a facade. I think it's really, really important to be completely honest and help people understand that we have to open up ourselves to the largest amount of honesty and vulnerability that feels safe in the moment. I think there's levels to it. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about today. But stay tuned. So if you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell, now I'm definitely like one of those people that just bugs me. Here's the gig. I think sharing your journey is important, and I think sharing your journey can be helpful for other people. And hopefully someone watches this and they find value in whatever, something I share about my own journey. And if that's the case, hopefully you'll at least like the channel, and then the algorithm will find it and give it to more people. And the whole goal is that more people find value in it. It isn't a popularity contest. It isn't an exercise in I can do it, you can't. Anybody can do this. You just gotta have, I guess, not really care if you succeed or not, and just be willing to do it, right? That's the challenge. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about today, it just came to me as I was sort of starting my morning drive here to work, and I'm going to try to make this quick, although I'm 3.5 minutes in. I've said literally nothing. As you go through life, how slow are you taking in information? Or I guess, how much information are you taking in at any given time to maximize the information that you're getting? And here's what I mean by that. If you walk down the road, walk down a sidewalk, and no one tells you what to look at, and you're just noticing what's going on, but you're also inside of your head, and you're also thinking about all the thoughts you have, and you're also contemplating the future decisions you have to make, and conversations you're going to have, and fears and anxieties, and you're missing, it's not a bad thing, but you're missing the flower, or the blades of grass, or the cracks in the sidewalk, or the rocks, or the worms, or whatever is there. There's nothing negative or wrong. It's perfect, just the way that it is. However, what's available to you? So this is something that I used to teach massage students that I taught. When you're doing massage, it's really important to slow everything down and take in more information and create a dense amount of information that you're taking in. And what I mean by this is that, so if I'm walking down the road, all these things are available to me to take in. The air temperature, the humidity, is the sun out, is it cloudy, where's the sun at in the sky, what's the sidewalk feel like, is it wet, is it icy, is it dry, how does my shoe fit. Like, I'm serious, this is all stuff that's available in the moment to like take in. This is all available to you, and we just have to access it. So like right now I'm driving on the road and I'm acutely aware of the distance between myself and the car in front of me and how fast they're traveling. I'm also acutely aware of the sides of the road. So I have a median to my left and I have a guardrail to my right, but I'm 3 lanes away from the guardrail. So if I had to make an evasive action, I know that right is my first choice no matter what, as long as there's nothing behind me. I also know that I'm traveling at a rate of speed that would probably dictate that I have to make an evasive action before I brake, because I may not be able to outbrake the person in front of me. I'm also acutely aware that my heat in my car is getting hot and it's getting almost uncomfortable. Maybe I need to turn the fan down. I'm also acutely aware of the fact that there's fog out today, and because of that, the visibility is less than normal, and it's wet out. So I don't know if it's slippery. I don't think it is, because it's 39 degrees. But these are just things I'm acutely aware of as I'm going through this drive. But this is where I'm going to drill down into what's available to you in your now. Are you paying attention to what's out there from a superficial perspective? Meaning, I see what I see and then I move on. So there are trees, there is grass, there is fog, there is road, there is cars. There are people. Oh, I like that car. Oh, that building, I've never noticed that. Oh, that person's putting on makeup in the car. Oh, that person's texting. And you move on. Or are you the type of person that searches for depth inside of every moment, and there's no judgment regardless? It's available. It's just available stuff. The depth comes from a stopping and then sort of jumping inside of something that's superficial. So here's what I mean. You're jumping down a rabbit hole, seriously. Here's what I mean. Let me try to think of a good example here. There's a billboard. Okay, here we go. There's a billboard. The billboard is advertising Pepsi products. Mountain Dew, Pepsi, and another product for $1.49 for a 20-ounce bottle. Which is like, right? That's a pretty good price. That's not the point. The point is, it's a billboard. What's the billboard do? It advertises. It's very colorful, it's electronic, it's digital. So my brain says there's a billboard. Now I could stop and continue to drive, but there's also information available to me in that. What do I mean? Well, what's the billboard stand for metaphorically? It stands for a signal. It stands for sharing of information. Am I a billboard? Yes. What am I doing? What information am I advertising right now? Am I clean cut? Do I look disheveled? When I speak, do I speak like well? Do I speak intelligently? Do I cut corners? Do I use curse words a lot? Do I say things like gonna and ain't or whatever? Like, those are no judgments, but those are things that when I'm talking to somebody that kind of has a higher level, let's say, importance in my life. Let's say, for instance, if I'm going to go sell something to someone, I want to take the time to make sure that I don't cut corners, and I show up in a way that adds a lot of value. So that might mean that I take my time talking about certain issues, that I don't cut corners, that I don't say ain't, that I don't swear, because I want to add value to their life, and to add value to their life, I have to take my time. So the metaphor for the billboard is, it's colorful, so be colorful. It's clear, it's digital, so be clear and digital. It's changing, it's eye-catching, so be something that's noticeable. What's the message that I send? So I'm a walking billboard. What's my message? Am I fit? Is my message fitness? Am I put together? Is my message, of cohesion? You get the idea. You just continue to drill down. It was a very high billboard. Of all the billboards around the area, that was the highest billboard I saw. So it's very visible. Am I visible? Am I making myself visible? Or do I shrink down, get into the crowd, don't see me? I don't want to be. I'm a little like, please leave me alone. What am I doing? So you get the idea. There's depth inside of everything. It's a metaphor. What are you extracting? What kind of data are you extracting from the world around you? How deep does your superficial go? You know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to just offer to you. Maybe you pass on this. Great. It's all good. Think about it though. What are you extracting from life? There's so much data available to you. There's so many lessons available to us. If we just stop on one thing and drill into it and like really squeeze the lemon juice out of the lemon, not just like, it's done. No. Put it through a press. Put it through a press again. Put it through a press again. Take the pulp out. Put it through a press again. How much juice do you get each time? Like, be willing to work for the juice, man. There's a lot of information available. All right, Prime Mover, stay sharp. I love you. Thanks for being here. God bless you. Like the channel. Help out the algorithm. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe subscribe. Maybe hit the notification bell. Ding! But maybe not. I hate notifications, so I don't do that stuff. But anyway, thanks, guys. Peace.